Oh, we're gonna have a very interesting match today, aren't we? Oh boy. Yeah, let's get into it. Woo! I'm excited. I gotta be quiet. It's like 1:30 in the morning. But anyway, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys the next matchup in the tournament. If you haven't seen it before, most of us have by now, but if you haven't, simple concept. 100 characters are put into a tournament, and then each day on the channel, I upload one of the matches from this tournament. Then each day on the channel, except for Sundays, I will, well, upload one of the matches. Did I just say that? Did I repeat? I'm kind of excited, but I'm nervous. Should be a very intriguing matchup. But, basically, I'll talk about the two characters that are in the match. Maybe I'll go over some facts. Maybe I'll do a mini moveset pool for the character, whatever it might be. And then we vote between one of the two down in the comments. But voting is a part of the overall rules. And there's, well, a few more. So let me just put them up on screen and we're going to run through them real quick. Alright, rule number 1 is for fun. Yes, that's a rule, but it has like a kind of another meaning to this is for fun. You vote for who you want. That's what the fun part means. You vote for who you want in the matchup, regardless of the current situation. Does not matter. You do not have to vote for who's more likely for any matchup, anytime. If you want to vote that way, that's completely fine. That's the way you want to vote. That's cool. But just keep an open mind. You could vote for whoever you want, no matter if they've been or if they've been disconfirmed, we'll say that. So, it's all good. Vote for who you want. But rule 2, you only get 1 vote per person. I do check that. But how do you vote? Simple. Down in the comments, type the name of the character you were voting for in the match for said day. Yeah. You can vote for both characters, however, if you really like both the characters, or if you have a difficult time deciding who to vote for, you can vote for both. Why not? Just simply type the word both in the comments. So, the rest of the rules. This is a double elimination tournament, meaning a character will have to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the result to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the votes, I'll flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week, so that means you have 7 days to get your votes in from when the episode first gets uploaded. So you have 7 days. If it comes in after the 7 days, sorry, does not count. Anyway, that's it for the rules. Let's get into the rest of the video. Alright, so we got to go over the results from last week, first of all. So it wasn't whoa, what just happened, like we had with yesterday's results. These were more in line of what we've kind of been having, but the matchup was just get to it. Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy series was taking on Monokuma from the Danganronpa series. And this one was close for a little while in terms of voting, but then the winner ultimately just came in with like stacks of votes, just like bam, 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 bam. It's like, okay, I know who the winner is. So the winner is right here. There you go. Sephiroth ends up defeating Monokuma, 41 votes to just 22. So that means 2 things. Sephiroth survives for at least 1 more match. So congrats to Sephiroth. But his opponent, in this case Monokuma, has officially been eliminated from the tournament. Sorry, but Monokuma did pretty well, and losing to Sephiroth that's nothing to hang your hat on. Monokuma doesn't wear a hat. It's nothing to take your fluffing out over. Your fluffing? Your stuffing? I don't know. Bad, whatever. Who cares? Monokuma's eliminated. Sorry. Sephiroth gets the task to face Sandbag, who yesterday had 107 votes. What? I don't know. Let's move on to the matchup today. Let's not dwell in the past. Let's move forward into the future. Oh, no. Alright, the matchup for the day. I'm dreading it as a WaLuigi fan for a reason, and I'll get to that. But the matchup is Reimu from the Touhou Project. And, of course, well, obviously, Reimu's opponent, WaLuigi, duh. I mean, I just mentioned him. But, why am I dreading this as a WaLuigi fan? I know somebody in the Reimu for Smash community in their Discord, and it's one of the biggest for Smash communities around. On social media, all over the place. Discord, Twitter, other places. What a name drop. But I'm just, like, I know WaLuigi's a little controversial, right? He's an assist trophy. He's not going to happen. I don't care. I know that. But I could still like the character, right? I could still like a character. I'll get to that once Wally pops up. But Reimu, Touhou Project, right? This has been a character over the last several months in the Smash community that's really been gaining a lot of traction and just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I'll be honest, I had 6 months ago, No idea who this character was. Not a single clue. No idea. But then, the reason I started these tournaments, go back to the very first episode I did. I might have mentioned it in that. But the very first tournament I did, I said, the reason I do these is to gain knowledge of other characters, what do other people expect? What do other people like? What characters are out there that maybe I don't know about? Reimu happened to be one of them. Now, first looking at the character, I kind of went, alright, anime weeb type of deal, sort of something like that, right? But then again, don't judge it because, like, look, let's go to the Byleth situation real quick. Everyone's like, boo, Byleth happened for FP5, right? But then we got to try Byleth, and Byleth is actually pretty fun, right? The moveset was awesome. So, I know the whole Fire Emblem thing is, we'll put that aside, but let's dig into the character before we judge them. I think that's the point I'm trying to make here, and that's the case for Reimu. That's the kind of case for me for Shantae as well, another indie character. Shantae was never a character that I really liked, never a character I wanted to see, but through the means of these tournaments, I got to learn about the character, and that's what I've been doing with Reimu as well. I got to learn about the character, and Shantae I've kind of flip-flopped. I used to be like, no thanks, get Shantae away, but now I'm like, alright, actually Shantae would be kind of cool to see in Smash Bros. I'll admit that. And Reimu, well, she's not quite there. I'm not saying that. Like, Reimu's still not a character that I personally... If I sat down and made a top 50 characters, Reimu's not even on the top 50. I'll be honest about that. I'll be honest. Not a character that I'm looking forward to. But if the character were to happen, I'm open to the idea, right? So, being in one of the biggest Force Smash communities, and I think the big point with that is, with Fighter Pass 2, Nintendo presumably maybe was looking around during Fighter Pass 1, all the speculation that the community was coming up with, the character this, character that, and blah, 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 all those different characters. Maybe they were looking at the Force Smash communities for certain characters that were popping up all over the place. And they're like, alright, there might be something to this. And if we're going to make Fighter Pass 2 the last DLC for Smash Bros. Ultimate, in terms of characters, if that's going to be it, why don't we make it sort of not like a fan favorite, a sort of a nod to the fan base who's been sticking around and supporting and buying this DLC and that really made Smash Bros. What it is. And just in terms of getting more universes to come together, it'd be awesome. Plus, she'd be the first playable indie character. Now, odds are if we get another indie character in some form, more than likely it's going to be the Mii costume route, sadly. Even though there's some Mii costumes that really do fit for indie characters. And that's a point people overlook for indie characters, such as Cuphead, such as Sans, and whoever else moving forward. That's a big point everybody overlooks. I never see anybody argue this. The point is, an indie studio gets their character, maybe not an actual playable character, but gets their character in Super Smash Bros. With a Mii costume where people can choose to play that character for the indie studio. That is like the holy grail. Getting your character in Smash Bros. Getting so much more eyes on your product, on your character, on everything. Helps sales, helps the studio grow, helps the franchise, helps the character, helps everything. And people severely overlook that. They'll say, no, I don't want the Mii costume, I want the actual character. Well, if you truly support the character, couldn't you support a Mii costume as well? I just want to point that out. I realized I didn't really go over a moveset, but she's kind of a mage. Like, there's some very well-made and, well, speaking of mage, he's been in my raid boss videos a couple times. One time, but he's made a Reimu Mii costume itself from kind of what he had to work with, and really thought out moveset, which was phenomenal. The idea, the thought that really went into the character and the Mii costume and the moveset. There's a backstory behind like everything, which was phenomenal. And again, Mage gave me a little information, but he said don't say anything on it, so I don't want to mention anything. I don't want to spoil anything for Reimu, the Smash community, so maybe I shouldn't have even said I knew anything. I don't know. It was just random, but I don't know. Big for Smash community, big support behind the character. She's pretty popular in Japan too. She's polls that I've been seeing. Yeah, polls. You know, I don't know if they're official or not, but she's up there in terms of Japan, who they want to see. So Japan's got a big influence in who comes into Smash Bros, right? Japan likes it. You might have a better shot to be in the roster. Maybe. But let's talk about her opponent, the person I already automatically voted for. My number one most wanted character. Again, I know he's an assist trophy. You don't gotta tell me. I play Smash Bros. I play with items on sometimes. Sometimes. Kind of been getting away from that. But I still know he's an assist trophy, right? He's been my number one most wanted character since pre-Brawl. I'm not a bandwagoner. I don't want him because he's a meme. I like the character for what he is. The quirky attitude, the randomness that he has, just the whole, I guess his whole story's kind of always been left out, and he really wants to prove himself, and he's always been encapsulated by this stupid assist trophy, as well as so many other characters that really do deserve to be playable, and they have the moveset potential, they have the fans behind them, such as a Shadow, such as an Ike, and I could keep going on and on. But WaLuigi, again, going back to E3 2018, they revealed that Wally, yet again, is an assist trophy, and then the whole shenanigans with the news outlets, the media outlets, covering the story, because that's how big the attention this got. And then Nintendo of Canada's president even mentioned something along the lines of they need to capitalize on this, because you can't create press like this for a character. The fans have to do that, which they were doing. They wanted to see Wally as a playable character, so I know, look, I'm level-headed as a WaLuigi fan. Maybe some people don't believe that, but look, I know his chances are probably very, very, very slim to happen. I'm not gonna hold my breath on this one. If he doesn't get in, it's just another Smash game. He's not playable for me. I'll suck it up. I'll still play Smash. It's my favorite game series. I love it. So WaLuigi, though, here's an interesting point. Remember during the Byleth presentation where they officially announced Fighter Pass 2, and Sakurai was saying, I was thinking maybe 1 or 2 more characters might do, but here, have a look at this. And then Fighter Pass 2 happens, and they go, character 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What was with the little hesitation, that little pause, if you will, to say, oh yeah, by the way, an 11th character as well. One more character than Fighter Pass 1. Why is character number 11? Why did they take that? I mean, simple thing, they could be like, oh, how am I trying to put this? The simple thing could be Nintendo is like, alright, we're going to do Fighter Pass 2, and instead of 5 characters, we're going to get 6, so the 6th one is going to be kind of like a, oh, they're doing even more. Maybe that could be. Then again, maybe there could have been something to it. I'm not trying to dig too deep into this, but as a fan of a character, and we're getting 6 more, I hope to see one of my most wanted happen in this Fighter Pass, which would be awesome. But that 11th character, maybe, could it have been a hint in some way to be like, it's a fan favorite, you guys have been asking for this for so long, maybe it finally happened. So I know he's an assist trophy, I know the chances are not good whatsoever, they're probably next to 0, but maybe there still is a chance. I don't know. And if I have to wait till the next Smash Bros. Game to say, please put him in the game as a playable character, or if I have to wait before he's a playable character in the next Smash game, I'll wait, fine. It's okay. But there's nothing wrong with supporting a character that you're fond of, a character that you just love. And what's wrong with supporting it? And there's nothing wrong with it. And I get it all the time, and I'm so used to it by now that I just kind of like shrug it off, like, whatever. I say I like WaLuigi. Oh, you're a WaLuigi fan. You're like the worst person in the world. Why? Because I like a video game character? Okay. Nice logic there. I didn't really go over moveset for him either, but, I mean, he's in Super Smash Flash, but odds are Nintendo wouldn't take anything from that, so real quick. WaLuigi can swim through the air. There's a perfect up special. Does he do that in Smash Flash? I've never played it. I don't know. But he can swim through the air. He's been associated with eggplants. You could just throw an eggplant for whatever reason. He's got long legs, long limbs. So you could do like a, what was this back here? The WaLuigi. Maybe he gets out the tennis racket. Ooh, you could use that for a neutral special. He serves up, bop. Speaking of the tennis racket, forward smash. You already have like the groundwork for the character in the game. Running animation, hitbox, because you can KO. He's one of the assist trophies you can KO. So he's got animations, hitbox. He's got a couple attacks. He's got the down stomp that will bury you in the ground. The forward smash with the tennis racket. Just a couple things. He's also been known with piranha plants. He could actually pull out like a potted piranha plant, and it could like just snap at you. I know that'd be kind of weird to see piranha plant, but weirder things have happened. So you guys already know. I already told you. I'm voting WaLuigi, hands down, easy all day. Just give me Wally now, please, Nintendo. I don't know. Anyway, that is it for this one. Let me know who you guys are voting for. I'll be interested to see if the Reimu for Smash community shows up. They're probably gonna win this one, and that'll suck. But it's okay. I can live with it. But anyway, that is it. So a little sneak peek for tomorrow, shall we? For Wednesday. Tomorrow's matchup, we have 153. Yes, we have Dixie Kong, another Nintendo All-Star. Oh, she's not playable. But her opponent, Doom Slayer. Isn't Doom Eternal coming out soon on the Switch? I don't know. Whatever. But that's the matchup, Dixie Kong against Doom Slayer. And then we will get the results of Kratos from the God of War series, who was taking on Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you on the next one. Today, I actually have the second video. I was going to do it yesterday, but some of the footage got corrupted, so I had to redo it. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.